Mary was my first love after a string of broken relationships. I love the way I love because I learnt it from her. I am who I am because of what I have experienced before. Please understand that sort of impact in my life. I have never compared you to her. I have never actively brought her up in our conversations. I don't even keep mementos of her in our home. I know he keeps them in the bank out of respect for you. So why do you question my commitment towards you? I honestly don't know how to respond at the end of that. My mind went completely blank and I felt like an idiot. I bawled my eyes out and he just confored me. We live in a country where de facto partners have the same legal rights as a married couples, so I wasn't worried about those issues. I guess I just really needed to hear him affirm his feelings towards me. Those who commented that I merely want a wedding could be right as well. Maybe what I wanted was just the grandiosity of a wedding, so that's something I have to think about. And also, I won't lie that I was extremely jealous of his late wife. Resentment for her is definitely something I should also think about. Someone said couples therapy, but I think the one that actually needs therapy is me. But yeah, that's about it. I'm probably staying because I know he loves me and I do love him. Lots of introspection for myself from here on. Thank you everyone for your kind comments and suggestions. I hope you have a lovely day. Comment said, I swear all the widow relationship posts in Reddit sound like a nightmare. I feel like if marriage is what you want, you should end this relationship sooner than later. You said you're staying, but I feel like you can't easily get rid of a desire to get married. It could nag you for a long time and your resentment will grow. Another said, Nope. I did this once too. And there is nothing more soul-crushing than watching someone you love neglect your needs for someone who isn't around to care. Promises like that aren't made for late exes, they're made for themselves. The late ex is not doing it to you, he's doing it to you, and he's still making you suffer because someone unfortunately passed. Even if you try to make this work, you're going to get tired of being neglected when you're the one who's there. You're going to eventually feel like that even though you've been around him longer than their relationship. If you stick around that long, that you're still not going to be enough for him to move on into the next chapter of life with. And even then, if somehow you're convinced to be okay with this, you get to watch later in life when it's his turn to go, and you hope to be at his bedside to hold his hand through it. You get to be locked out of that room and forced to wait in the waiting room with no idea what is going on because no one will answer any of your questions, and all you can do is wait. He's not just condemning you to being viewed as essentially less valuable, but he's also condemning you to a fate of loneliness and loss greater than what he's experienced, all because he fails to understand that marrying someone and moving forward in life with someone is not a replacement for a previous person, but an entirely different experience that is new and not the same. This is not okay. It's not fair to you, and from my own experience, I feel very strongly that you are emotionally being taken advantage of, and you're in a position to be gaslit and blamed for however you feel about this.